Hey ShaVonne, I think a video is worth a million words. I just wanted to show you the trailer so you'll have a better view of what you're considering buying. This right here is looking in from the customer side. That's a picture of the hot food holding area. That's the storage area right above it. There's a skylight that is built in. Of course, there's a door. And over here is the sinks, 3-bowl sink, hand wash sink, and there's a storage area. Over here in that corner is where the hot water is made. There's a 12-gallon tank up above there that you put the water in from the top. There's one of the butane cylinders that you use to power the hot water heater. That right there in the corner where that little hole is where the heater coil is. This right here is what you just saw was this right here is shows the copper pipes. I use all copper for the construction. It lasts longer and better. It's also NSF approved. That blue thing is your wastewater tank. It's self-draining. There's a door, plexiglass window in the door. Once again, that skylight. I put that in because sometimes it gets dark in those boxes and you want to be able to have light in there rather than trying to go and use electricity. This is the front of the cart where the customers are going to see. You can see where the plexiglass door is. You can see the top marquee, which I use to put a lot of oh, there's me videotaping, waving at you. Okay, I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. Right there is that was a hand crank that raises and lowers the trailer tongue. I have raised this up. As you can see, these are the legs that take all the weight off the trailer tongue when that you have actually stopped at a place. Right here, you can see how they slide right out. I just kick this here in a second. You can see how high they are up off the ground. You kick it out, boom, falls, and you just slide it out when you're ready to transport the vehicle. I make these things pretty simple. As I told you, ShaVonne, everything needs to be as simple as you can, so if something breaks, something needs to be replaced, it's not that hard of a deal to do. That slides right in, and there you go. My narration is getting a little bit behind. Sorry about this. This right here is the table that I built for Ahmed. As you can see, it's a commercial grade cutting board. I got it from Sam's. It's NSF approved. Ahmed was right. There needs to be more surface area inside the cart. These things, part of food service equipment is you need to be able to take bigger items apart to clean them. As I said, this is food grade. There are 8 stainless steel bolts that attach the tops to the welded table. That table allows, on the bottom there, you can put a cooler up underneath it. When you want to take the tops off to clean them, you just undo the wing nuts and it comes right off. There's a picture of the back of the vehicle. There's your lights for your trailers. Right there is the wheels. Those are the aluminum alloy wheels. They look really good for when you get your pimp on. This is the side, that you go in. There's a lot of room there for advertising, for your stickers and whatnot. There's the front of it. Right here is the flap. That's a vent right above the cooking area. You can see all the way to the other side. That's a picture of the bottom of the storage area. That's above the cooking area, all the way across. And there's the sinks. All right, I'm sorry about the narration getting behind again. Right here shows the roof of this. Everything's bolted on there really tightly. This right here is the tracks that the plexiglass, which is 1/4 inch plexiglass, it's going to last a long time, slides in. One of those is fixed. Here are the sinks. Here's a hand wash sink. Has a little bit of ice in it right now. Really cold day this weekend when I did it. Here's your 3-bowl sinks with your sideboard. There's a right one, and right there is the left one where that butane canister is sitting. Once again, there's that hole. You stick one of those long lighters in it, turn on the burner, and there is a coil, like a moonshine coil up there that immediately heats the water. There's plastic in there in those cans. I left the plastic still on there, so then the metal remained clean. I put those cans in there just so you could see how much room there is in that storage area. One of the things about being out, you need to have a lot of storage area for all your food stuff. Not only for your cold stuff, but for your dry goods, stuff like tomato ketchup, that kind of thing. I think by the time it's all said and done, in this little video right here, I put like 6 pretty good sized cans on that one side, 6 on the other, and then probably there's room for another 3 in there. So you're looking at about 15 cans in that one storage area, plus stuff that would sit on top of those cans if you want to. Up there in that area, that's where the 12-gallon freshwater storage tank is. These right here, Ahmed wanted to have some potato chip holders. I always go with the simplest way, is put that cable up. Cable comes unattached if you want to get it out of your way. You just take clothing pins and hang your potato chips up. Once again, that's the other side. That's above the cooking area. That's more storage right there. It's just as big as the other side. And right here are these hasps. I actually had to make those myself. Couldn't find anything that would work to my satisfaction. They slide just like that, open right up, keep everything secured up in there. Alright, right there is the full-size pans. Those are inserts. You put a little bit of water in the bottom of them. I'm moving them here with one hand, as you can see while I'm holding the video camera. This right here, I'm moving it so you can see the cast iron burner that is attached to the steel frame. It's all steel construction right there. That right there behind that aluminum is where the pipes are that take the propane on up in there. There's your other side. So basically you have 2 full-size steam table pans for this configuration. Right there you go. There's one of the steam pan burners. That's the griddle top burner, and there's the other full-size pan. Right there's your controls for each of the burners right there. Basically you light these with a long neck lighter. That right there is the hose that attaches for the propane. What I've done right here is I'm putting in, those are 1/3 size pans. Those are little shorties. I think they're like 2 inches. One of them in there is a 6 inch. When I actually use foods, like maybe let's say it's a hot dog, I put hot dogs in one of them, put chili in the other, maybe I put nacho cheese in the other. That right there is the grill, the burner for the grill that I've made. I feel like that was enough for me, but once again, you can cook up Philly cheesesteaks, eggs, whatever you want, whatever your health department will allow you to do. Right there, I've put in half-size steam pans. That's a big 6-inch deep one. If you just want, like I know you were talking about chicken, maybe like we were talking about a blue plate. You can put a lot of corn, beans, that kind of thing in there. I like cooking with cast iron. As I was saying, I like cooking with cast iron. I built this trailer for that size cast iron skillet. They're pretty inexpensive, and I think this cart's really nice. That right there is the griddle top that I built. It's self-contained. It really is a one-person cart, ShaVonne, when you have everything in there. That's about it, though. Thanks a lot. I'll talk to you in a little bit. Thanks. Bye-bye.